And yes, I'm back again. I'm live, guys. Welcome back to Danny AFC TV. Now, I've been neglecting the Arsenal news. It's become more like Danny TV, man, with the whole on the run, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to say this quickly in a wrap. No longer on the run. Yeah, basically, all is good, innit? Circle can do their thing at the correct address. Sorry. But yes, guys, how is things? I want to look at a few things Arsenal today. I'm watching a bit of the Man City Wolves game in front of me. Can you hear the TV? If anyone jumps in. Sorry I was a few minutes late. I was doing the paranoid one. I thought maybe a circle had turned up or something. Do you know what I mean? That's interesting. YouTube now. Am I live, guys? Can you hear me? How's the sound? I just had something weird pop up on my computer. It started telling me, like, yes, on a different channel. But anyway, as I said, yeah, apologies, consistency as a motherfucker will go on. I am going to turn that TV down just a touch. Man City are 1-0 up against Wolves. And yeah, that's about that, people, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, who is in the comments? Let me whoa. Let me know what is good on all sorts. As you do, trying to organise myself. Yes, trying to put like shit on the door for Circle. You know what I mean? Like yo. Anyway, let me not need to go into it. Right, comments. All right, I do believe everything's all good. I think I'm live. Anyway, as I said, Man City are beating Wolves 1-0. But back to Arsenal chat. Guys, it's a little bit early to look into things for the summer. But I was thinking, Nathan Miles, obviously. How much do we need him now? He's obviously on loan at West Brom. Willock the same, even though he's doing well. In Nketiah, then rumours are popping up again about West Ham wanting him. Anything between 20 and 30 million. Fuck me, I'll drive him there myself at that. Lacazette, Bellerin, Mavropanos maybe. And then there's the Granite the Great Xhaka. Now, what I'm basically saying is here, before I too much draw into the summer, there's money there to be made. Like we got all the wages off with the Ozil and the Staffy, the Kolasinac. Boo! What's going on? This ain't gonna be the longest video. Ricky, what is going on, bro? You've been missing a lot. Thank God you're here, Ricky, man. Yes, all is good though. I don't know how much you know, bro, so I'm just gonna say it in a wrap. I'm on tag, 7 p.m. every night. I'm in my house. Buster, what you doing? So I'll be getting consistent on this channel, consistent as hell. Getting back to the way I was before, all the knowledge of Arsenal. That's why I'm gonna do a few things tonight, like a lone watch. Yeah, I'm kind of listening out for Circle. I'm listening out for certain things, and already kind of looking at the summer. Because Ricky, I'm sure you'd agree. Arteta, Arsenal, they do whatever. We got rid of the Mustafi, the Kolasinac, the Ozil, a lot of wages, yeah? Now what we got to continue that with, in my opinion, in the summer, is getting some money in. Maybe for the Xhaka, the Mavropanos, Willock, Nketiah, Nathan Miles, Lacazette, Bellerin. All good, my glad to see you're not shifted. Thanks so much, man. Means a lot. Means a lot, Ricky, bro. Where you been, man? I know obviously you work. And what's the man? I do a lot of late streams, etc. So, yeah, man, glad to have you back. But I'll be trying to do like 8 o'clock live every night now. You're one of the first people, and I said, should I do watch along for other games? Which a couple of people asked me. You were like, no, just Arsenal. So I always keep it just Arsenal. But yeah, Ricky, maybe you want to jump in a live stream with me soon. But back into everything Arsenal that I've basically sort of seen today. So obviously looking at the loan watch. What's happening? Linda, not on the stream. I'm going to call you straight after. This ain't the longest stream in the world, yeah? Like, Ricky, getting to you. Mate, Odegaard, yes or no for you? Do you like this guy? West Ham and Nketiah, would you let Nketiah go? I know I would. That could be the thing that maybe would convince Balogun to stay, but I do think Balogun's gone. We're linked with a striker from Wigan, free transfer, Carl Joseph. And the people that I think we could sell in the summer, saying we brought back Saliba, saying we brought back Guendouzi, I hope so. Yeah, agree with the dead. We'll get rid of them all. Yeah, mate. And I think Nketiah, 20, 30 million. Willock must be at least worth 20 mil. Maybe the same for Nathan Miles. Lacazette, Bellerin, 20, 25 millions there. Mate, that's easily an Ndidi. That is easily a Max Aarons. That is easily a... Then what else would we have to buy? Ndidi, Max Aarons, and a Jack Grealish. For example, that would finance them 3 players in one. Do you know what I mean? What's up with my dog? I just took him out, hence why I was a couple of minutes late, and I was having a quick check for the circle. You know what I mean? But yeah, basically that's what it's about, mate. And we don't have to spend millions. Maybe a little bit of clever work was done in January, getting rid of a few of the people, even though we didn't get money for them. I think, hold on, what's that? And bringing some fresh blood. I think after his loan goal, Newcastle. Good. Yeah, mate. I mean, he looks like he's doing all right in Newcastle. I'm sure West Brom, whether they stay up or not, someone will go in for Nathan Miles as he did break into the England team with all respect. You know what I mean? As I said, Bellerin, I'm sure there's 20, 25 mil from some idiot out there in the world. You know what I mean? We'll get back to Xhaka. Some people hate it when I say sell Xhaka, but if you need someone proper and alongside Party, you get El Ndidi. Yeah, I think Newcastle will definitely try and keep that guy 20, 25 mil. He's already looked good, and it's exactly what they need. A guy like him that wants to further his career, look good. He wants to be loved. He wants that arm around the shoulder. He's the man. And I like Willock's attitude, you know what I mean? And Nketiah the same. Get him out, cash in on him. Between 20, 30 million, job done. You know what I mean? Ricky, between them two, that would be 50, yeah? Nathan Miles another 20, that's 70 million. Yeah? That almost finances. Say that almost finances the Jack Grealish. Say he was 80 mil. Do you know what I mean, mate? It's not rocket science. You get rid of a Lacazette and a Bellerin, bang. There's your Max Aaron's and DD money there. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Man City are 1-0 up, but yeah, you'd expect them in this kind of run to be smashing it. But yeah, it seems like it's going to be a quiet stream tonight. Did you two get notifications? I know you'd have both known from Twitter. Did you two get notifications? Because yeah, I don't expect shit to be this quiet. Do you know what I mean? Jesus Christ. But onto the loan watch as well, which I will do. Hold on. I'm trying to check that out my door here. Yes. Whole circle thing being a bit depressing, as you know, guys. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Please get a like on the video. Most definitely. Ricky, who's this? Hold on. What have I missed there? Ricky. Yeah, I see that, mate. Man City winning. Yes, you did get a notification. All right. Oh, it's just gonna be a dead stream then. But Ricky, have you been looking at the loan people basically? Medley, Man City are 2-0 up. Medley, obviously doing bits in Germany. So is Kolasinac. We know Mustafi. They're all gone. Guendouzi, Saliba. I'd like to think they're gonna come back. Then you got obviously people scattered all over the place from Mavropanos. Who's that? Ballard, Matt Smith, you know what I mean? He's on loan at Charlton. But yeah, I'm going to get into that on another day. I'm just saying basically, I'm looking basically where Arsenal can make money next. Yeah, I do get a notification. Nice one, brother. Thanks as always. And as I said, now I'll be getting on some nice earlier streams, 8 p.m. live most nights. So I will be expecting you to jump on, Ricky. If you ever want to go live with me, bro, you know what to do. Just give me a message, bros. You're a guy from day one, and the day one people is the only people that can be coming on Danny AFC TV from now on. You know what I mean? New rules, no strangers, no funny guys. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, Ricky, get it in the comments as well. Odegaard, what's your first impressions on him? You know what I mean? And this is obviously for everyone when you're going to watch the video later. Odegaard, if it's true, 15, 20 million quid. Obviously, it ain't the most amount of money in the world. I don't think that would be the worst kind of deal. You know what I mean? Not in an ignorant way, need him or not. He can play a number of positions. Do you know what I mean? Anywhere across the front three. As a number 10, can probably do a nice, neat job on the wings. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm kind of almost ruling this season out, looking to the summer because, yeah, I'm thinking of ways, obviously, how Arsenal can get the players that we would badly need. Like, the almost say the dream players or realistic players. I don't know how you want to call it. We need a right back, yeah? Where I see it is Lamptey, Brighton, Max Aarons. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I know, Lynn. To be fair, we've obviously already got cash there for transfers just before we want to spend it or not. And I know that as well, mate. So basically what I'm getting at here. So work with me. Nathan Miles, Willock, 20 mil. Nketiah, another 20, that's 60. Lacazette, say 20, that's 80. Bellerin, 20, 25, that's 100 mil. Do you know what I mean? So let's just say we make 100 mil there, mate. Without a budget yet, with that 100 mil, I'm sure you can go and get almost your Max Aarons or Lamptey, and your more easily with that 100 mil, you can go and get your Grealish and your right back, in my opinion. And then you look at someone like an Ndidi after, someone strong alongside Party. Because if we're not going to be buying central defenders like Upamecano, we're sending good defenders away like Saliba. In my opinion, now you need someone like Ndidi. Do you know what I mean? And that will kind of almost fix that defensive problem. You know, Tierney will be good at left back. If we could get a Max there on the right back. Yo, I'm live YouTube, man. Jump on YouTube and then speak to me after, yeah? I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. Jump on YouTube. Yes. Yeah. Not long. Go on, just jump on, you'll see. Not long. Where was I, guys, before the phone started ringing? I like him. Did you hear him celebrating the Uber goal? Spirit. Right, who we actually talking about? I've missed that. Who was we talking about? Because my phone wanted to get harassed at the wrong time. But basically what I'm saying is, if we brought Saliba Guendouzi back, I'm not saying immediately they're first team players. I'm not saying they're far from it, but they're good squad players, bro. With the Smith, bro, with the Odegaard, if we kept him alone or signed him. Was you talking about Odegaard? Sorry, by the way. Celebrate. Yeah, mate, he's got passion. Honestly, there's a lot I like the look of this guy. Do you know what I mean? He's obviously looking for that chance to shine. He probably, when he was 15, 16, when he went to Real Madrid, he made the wrong choice by going to Real Madrid, didn't it? The guy's got a few wasted years to fucking make up for. If he'd have been a Premiership player, he'd have been playing football at 16, 17, etc., mate. Do you know what I mean? We know he's obviously good enough to do that. Do you know what I mean? But quickly back onto the Arsenal thing. Say we made 100 million from them players there, mate, and are we going to miss Maitland Miles, Willock, Nketiah, Lacazette? You know? And throw Bellerin. PC Angel's back. I'm behaving myself, mate. If you really was a PC, you'll know, mate. Your good sells the feds, and yes, the courts over at Snaresbrook and whatever, and yeah, they've decided it's all good. I'm in the correct place suddenly. They did ask me a few funny questions. They wanted proof. They wanted this. They wanted that. Do you know what I mean? And I was so cheeky because I gave them the real opinion where they couldn't find it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't want to get political and actually say it. Do you know what I mean? It's more of a personal message thing. But yeah, on the loan watch, do you know what I mean? Torreira, that's another guy you sell, Ricky. Do you know what I mean? 15, 20 mil. There's 120 mil. Yeah, I know. I figured that, Ricky. Nice one, bro. Do you know what I mean? So with them players we've just sold, Ricky, yeah? Bellerin, right back, and Nketiah, Willock, and Maitland Miles. That's over 100 mil there. Then you throw in a Torreira. Let's say that's 120 mil. Even if Grealish was to cost you 80, yeah? Max Aaron's 30. Well, that's them two paid for. And then you ask the board to get you Ndidi. Mate, could you imagine? We're a much better team with Ndidi, Max Aaron's, and Grealish in the team. Do you know what I mean? You grab a backup left back, Bertrand on a free. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? A bit of smart business here and there. We'll be okay. You know? Pepe, Saka firing. Do you know what I mean? Willian I'll get rid of, but do you know what I mean? If he was still to be there, do you know what I mean? That's why you have an Odegaard who can come into the winner mix as well, you know? Or even Martinelli on the left-hand side. What the hell, guys, get it in the comment section, is going on with Martinelli? Why didn't he play it again? What is Arteta actually up to? Do you know what I mean? This is where I lose faith with Arteta and start thinking, what's the point of thinking of the transfer window in the summer? Because Arteta would fuck it up, whether he had a budget or not. Maybe we really do need some kind of technical director, not Edu, someone to come in and control this shit, where the money's going. Do you know what I mean? Because we're not that far from in a decent team. Throw Grealish, Ndidi, and Max Aarons into that, a backup left back Bertrand. Do you know what I mean? A couple of young stars. There must be a couple of young stars in Brazil that we can grab in. Edu must have some influence somewhere. We're not far from being a good team. As much as I hate Arteta and would rather him leave, I'm almost saying Mickey Mouse could almost sort this out. We've done a lot of work in January, getting a lot of them wages off the bill, you know? Now you've got to get rid of the Maitland Miles, the Willock. And the way they're playing, I'm sure they'll have people snapping them up in the summer. They're both English. Nketiah, get rid of him. Lacazette, Bellerin, get rid of him. Exactly, get rid of him. This is easily, yeah, and I'm not even putting big numbers on our guys. Our 140, 150 in the bank before the American would even give us a budget, you know? And if we could the players I wanted, like a Max Aaron or a Lamptey at right back, and Ndidi for the central midfield, to then finally tie up that shaky defence, do you know what I mean? A Grealish to dress everything up front, do you know what I mean? Whether it was a number 10. Yeah? Basically, I don't mind if it's reserved, but not reserves. Like people from the youth team coming in with injuries and blah blah blah. Balogun, Aubameyang, Martinelli, that would be enough for me up front. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't want to go with no Edward at Celtic. But what do you think, guys, in this rant so far? And as I said, as for the lone watchman, Panos is doing all right. Medley, he's at Celtic. Kilmarnock in Scotland. At least in Scotland, you get the shit kicked out of you. You know what I mean? We're not playing the day. He's coming back from there. Daniel Ballard is still at Blackpool. Matt Smith has gone Charlton. Who else we got out on loan? I have no idea. Obviously, you know, Saliba, Guendouzi, etc. What are we going to do with all these guys? Do you know what I mean? Before I go, as I said, players, it looks like we're interested. It says we're interested in a guy called Carl Joseph, a Wigan striker, free transfer. West Ham heavily linked with Nketiah. Odegaard throwing all kinds of hints that he wants to join the club permanently. So, yeah, it isn't all doom and gloom. It doesn't matter where we finish this season now, you know what I mean? Because for me, the league season's done. You could even tell by the 1 to 11 he picked against Leicester, do you know what I mean? He's obviously going to go for the Europa League, and I've got kind of. Have you got? I don't actually what note she's talking about. Seriously, the next thing she says like that, that's kind of going to be annoying, because especially in the position, I know what you're talking about, mate. She would fucking just get blocked, in it. You know what I mean? Do you know I swallow come? Do you know I swallow come? Come where? Linda, last one on that. Now you got people commenting. I'd rather you actually off my stream, Linda. Seriously, what is she actually talking about? Ricky, I'm not silly, do you know what I mean? Fuck's sakes. Have I got what? You know what I mean? I mean, Peter, and do you know what? To be honest with you, that's half of the reason why I'm in trouble. Do you know what I mean? With silly texts on my phone. But the feds had nothing on me. So they have to try and run into the phone to get a little bit of evidence. But again, I don't want to go back down that road. Do you know what I mean? I was hoping that was yesterday's mood, but I'm so pissed off for that. What do you mean they didn't fucking need to? Who's an idiot out here? Do you know what I mean? Like, anyway, again, that fucks up my whole enthusiasm for the stream, guys. It's Burnley on Saturday and never 12:30 early kickoff BT Sports. Why do you do it to me? Burnley are a team that like to bully us, but well, yeah, even if not, I'll call our second string with the people trying to prove themselves, with people trying to jump in that Europa League team. You know what I mean? All looks good. I would love to see Martinelli play a piece of football. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what the problem is. I don't know why he won't play him. But anyway, that will be block that thing. I know, bro, we're going to have to put that message up. I know, bro, just people acting like fucking kids out here. Dumbness. Respect Ricky. Raw one from day one. You never answered, Ricky. If you want to do a live stream with me one day, like a watch along coming up, do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's about it. There's no news regarding Arsenal as in, well, yeah, transfers is obviously too early for that. Team news will come out nearer the time. Do you know what I mean? What do your selected 1 to 11 guys? You know what I mean? Who's your favourite defensive partnership at the moment? Is it Bellerin at right back, Tierney left back, Gabriel Holding? Is it Gabriel Mari? Do you know what I mean? Get it in the opinion. Do you know what I mean? Who would you take through to next season? Because I'm being honest with you, I'd rather Saliba back than a lot of them guys in the defence. I'd rather Louise gone. Do you know what I mean? Who had that story a week ago as well about Louise getting another extended deal? Do you know what I mean? But more of a player coach. But anyway, hopefully he fucks off back to Benfica. Do you know what I mean? And job done there. William can do the same. Yeah, you're interested, yeah? Anytime, mate. As I said, I'm only working with that. It's not about clout, la 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 la. I'm talking about the real people, the people that followed me from day one. They're the only people that can come to Danny AFC TV, in my opinion, right about now. From now on, do you know what I mean? The real fans, the not fans, the real followers, the real people that like the content, do you know what I mean? Like yourself, Ricky. So yeah, man, you can come on anytime. Plan the day. It's not rocket science. It's dead easy, mate. Dead easy. Laptop or phone. Do you know what I mean? But before I disappear into the night, guys, because yeah, just with dumb comments, I just kind of lost the enthusiasm. You know what I mean? Do you know I swallow come? Where did he come, mate? PC Angel. Where did he come? Very quick. Yeah, mate, but there's cautious. Sorry, back to you, Ricky. There's cautious and there's over cautious. You know what I mean? He hasn't even thrown him on for the last 5-10 minutes. So again, like when he scored that blinder at Chelsea a little while ago, then just dropped him. It's an Arteta thing, mate. Seriously, it is an Arteta thing. But yeah, before I disappear again, seriously, what do you think? Looking towards, obviously, it's too early to look into the summer, but Europa League, do you think we can really honestly win it? I suppose the draw would have to be kind to us. Who else is left in it? I don't know. There's AC Milan, obviously Totti's in it, Rangers. I don't know. On another day, I'd say we probably could win this, and if any luck, we probably will. But anyway, let's not go and do a Baku, get to a final, get beat 4-1. But as I say, I'm already focusing almost on next season, getting rid of the rest of the deadwood, getting the money in, and then the signings. That's it. I just got to be. We've got to stop holding back and little silly signings or stopgaps. You know, like what we done in January. We needed a backup goalkeeper. We needed some sort of attacking midfielder, but we went the easy way. Bring Wenger back. To be honest, that's the first fucking common sense thing you said, and I actually honestly would. Wenger could oversee things in a like a technical director role. Like honestly, do you know what I mean? Even though he started fucking up at the end, yes, he did bring in Mustafi. Yes, he did bring in that Spanish guy for 70 million. Who else did he bring in? Exactly that summer. Deep down, we all know Wenger knows better. You know what I mean? And Wenger to oversee some of this shit, you know. And basically, maybe the board would trust in Wenger, the American Cronker and etc. If Wenger said, you know what, three world class players, and we're done. A Grealish, an Ndidi. I'm not going to call Max Aaron world class, but a really good, solid right back. You know what I mean? And that fixes the defence in a lot of ways. Do you know what I mean? I'd love another centre back, but that's probably way too much to dream for. So again, Saliba will do it for me. Do you know what I mean? But again, now looking back to this season, as we know, Saturday 12:30 sharp, BT Sports, it's Burnley away, and then on the 11th, obviously the following Thursday, it's Olympiacos, guys. Linda, try as you might, mate. Yeah, no one's silly. All I could imagine is who you got. Do you know what I mean? Like everyone knows I'm a puffer. Like I always puff weed. Anyway, whatever, man. Just yeah. You see what the people said? Block that. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, guys, before I disappear, what is your whole opinions on the rest of this season for Arsenal? Like if you look at the league table, it's not very kind. Everyone's got a game or two at least in hand over us, and we're struggling to fucking get Europa League. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? There's no piss chance of fucking Champions League happening here. So it's consolidate and payback time for them. Most definitely, bruv. Most definitely, bruv. But yeah, Ricky, season's done. Europa possibly. Exactly, bro. Exactly. That's why, again, looking forward to next season. Like in January, it wasn't the business that we brought in people. Forget Odegaard, forget the goalkeeper, Matt Ryan. It was more about everyone that we got rid of. We've got to continue that vein immediately in the summer. I reckon if we were lucky or had the correct amount of luck, or even if Arteta picked the right teams, we possibly could. And especially if we had a full 11, I'm talking Thomas Partey firing, Saka firing. Do you know what I mean? Whatever Arteta's problem is with Martinelli, get over it. Do you know what I mean? Because I could see a really dangerous front three there. Martinelli, Saka, Aubameyang. Do you know what I mean? And then whoever ain't playing well, Martinelli ain't playing well, bang, Pepe's on. Do you know what I mean? Odegaard is on. Smith Rowe, da 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 da. All I'm saying is we ain't probably a top four team just yet. But do you remember what Wenger did? Wenger got us top four every year with a team that probably wasn't top four. Do you know what I mean? So Arteta's got to show his coaching skills, which I don't believe he has got. Do you know what I mean? Because I do believe another manager, whether it was Brendan Rodgers and Ancelotti, Mourinho, I don't care who you say, Wenger himself would be in a better position than we are now. Do you know what I mean? Emre was 1 point off Champions League. Do you know what I mean? Not that I would have wanted him back because we collapsed. Do you know what I mean? We should have. We had it in the bag. Then we started losing at home to teams like Crystal Palace 3-2. God knows whatever happened at the end of that season, and getting beat 4-1 by Chelsea in Baku. But okay, forget Mourinho. I'm just saying, as in basically, bro, he's better than Arteta. G. Like, do you know what I mean? That's what I will argue with you all night. He knows how to organise a defence. Do you think he'll be let Bellerin run up and down like an idiot? Don't you think the first thing he would have said is when he walked in the job, I need a fucking centre back, I need a right back, do you know what I mean? The obvious things, bro. You know? As much as we might need an attacking midfielder in Odegaard, there's still other places to address. What is Bellerin actually doing every week in the team? That's just my opinion. Nathan Miles is probably a better right back, in my opinion, again, than Bellerin. So what I'm saying is I think Arteta, again, not just bitching at Arteta, he brought a lot of personal situations into things. What, he didn't like Saliba, he didn't like Guendouzi. I'm Spurs, but what's your first next one? North London derby, European for this year? I think Spurs take it. Dan Lyle, I'm Spurs. Happy that Spurs fans on the channel. What's going on, mate? If you look at my Twitter, bros, you'll see I've got a lot of Totty followers on there. I'm kind of worried of any North London derby at the moment just because of I don't like our manager. You probably just heard me mention Mourinho. Our defence ain't organised. We've never looked like a unit, you know what I mean? And he never gets the right player in to then master up. We've tried with Party, I do get that, do you know what I mean? And that will come to fruition, trust me on that. But an Ndidi alongside him, amazing. Do you know what I mean? Because the defence is so shaky. Again, you'll have to attack me near the time. You've got them little bogey players that love fucking around with Arsenal. Kane, obviously, and Son. But let's just imagine you didn't have them two players in your team. I reckon would do you. Do you know what I mean? Arsenal can beat anyone on their day, mate. The real problem here lies is the manager. He doesn't know his best team. He doesn't know his arse from his elbow. Robson, what's going on, mate? Good to see ya. Haha. Quick update is they've agreed to let me basically come home, the right place. So I'm waiting for the tag people to now put the tag on me at the correct place without giving out all my life and business. But say for worrying, G, everything's all good. I had it passed in Snaresbrook Court today, yeah. And bros, I wouldn't bet against that. As I say, Harry King and Son in team, that's it. Do you know what I mean? It's funny how it goes. Without them two, I'd say blah blah. Any team in the world could say that, but as I'm saying, it's just like every time we play Totti, Kane will do us. Do you know what I mean? And so yeah. But pound for pound, do you know what I mean? I'm not salty like that. Dan Lyle, where is he? I think I might have pinned on the wrong one. Dan Lyle. Oh, nice. That was all. I got it the wrong way around. We're at home, and that's what I'm saying. And Tottenham, obviously, at this moment, ain't the same team. Whether it's a confidence thing, whether that vicious Mourinho effect when he does well for a little while and then it goes a bit poisonous, whatever's going on. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't really tell you. But real talk, do you know what I mean? Mourinho, he's probably another one of them managers. All right, you could say a lot of managers need money, yeah? All right, Pep Guardiola, where's he been? Barcelona, Man City, Bayern Munich. Give Guardiola the Arsenal job, and then I'll tell you if he's as world class as everyone fucking wants to suck him off and think he is. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm getting about world class coaches. And where I probably see where Arsene Wenger, even though I was the one leading that Wenger out brigade, because I'm rude. Do you know what I mean? On hindsight, you see how good he was. He got shit teams with Michael Arteta in the team, teams with Mertesacker. Do you know what I mean? Flamini, Champions League football every fucking year, bro. I think it's a fantastic decision. I think we waited too long and we're letting his value go down, you know? We had Balogun, we had Martinelli, we had Aubameyang. And if you want to include Nketiah, even though I wouldn't. We had 3 people to replace him already, mate. He doesn't offer that much. I'm not saying he's the worst striker in the world. At the end of the day, he's better than that. At his age, he's a big ass age, bro. It ain't like in 2 or 3 seasons he's going to be better. He's going to be fucking almost retired. So you should have got rid of him again. Idiotness at Arsenal Football Club. Make the decision, done. He ain't good enough, sell him, you know? Why wait until now it's in his hands where he goes or he can fuck us around? So yeah, immediately, if I got a 20 million quid offer in the summer for him, out the door. Same with it as in Nketiah. There's money to be made there. Willock, Newcastle would love to keep him 25 mil. Nathan Miles, 20 mil. You know what I mean? Torreira, I don't care if it's 10, 15 mil. Job done, get it in. Selling Xhaka, 20, 25 mil. Inter Milan like him apparently. Go get an Ndidi. Go get a decent right back. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and I hear you, bro. But at the end of the day, hold up play, blah blah blah. We tried him as a number 10. That was a classic flop. He ain't good enough for either position, mate. He ain't a Premier League striker. Do you know what I mean? Or at the level of Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? In my opinion, yeah. He ain't Aubameyang. He ain't got them stats. Go look at his stats before Arsenal, bro. They're not that shit hot either. And remember, that's in France. That's almost like a fucking mini Scotland. You know what I mean? So, without disrespecting France too much. You know what I mean? It's not good enough, bruv. Look at his away record. Look at his scoring record and his minutes ratio. It's ridiculous. We all criticised Oliver Giroud for this. Are you telling me he's better than Oliver Giroud pound for pound in his minutes and goals ratio? No, mate. Binning Nketiah. If West Ham really want Nketiah, mate, I'll drive him there. Seriously, immediately. You do the same with Maitland Miles. You do the same. I like Willock. Do you know what I mean? He would be a good squad player, but if there's money on the table, mate, 20-25 mil, you get it. Bellerin, 20-25 mil on the table, you get it. Exactly, 20-25 mil on the table, you get it. And you don't need to necessarily replace them all with stars. A Grealish here, an Ndidi there, a Max Aarons or a Lamptey there. And then I don't mind squad players and reserves and people from the academy and under 23s coming in. What do you think, Robson? Robson, you missed something the other day. Tell me if it's still with me. Someone tried to test my football knowledge. They said they knew you was a Luton fan. They said something about Dan, has any club or something? They said something like, has anyone in England ever used a plastic pitch? And I was like, yeah, Luton have. The guy Robson will tell you that. I'm sure it's called Kenilworth Road, Luton, blah blah blah. And I goes, if my knowledge, and I haven't checked none of these, and I goes, if my knowledge serves me correctly, I'm pretty sure Oldham had one, and it was called Boundary Park, but Oldham had the drastic plastic. Nah, bro. And there's no team too good to be relegated. But with people like Willock, with that kind of, he's got a bit of heart, he'll score goals. I think they'll just about scrape it. I don't have massive, like, if I was a Newcastle fan, Steve Bruce, actually, who knows? I'd have to look at their fixture list. The last time I looked at the table, I know they're slipping really close into it, but I would have imagined. Oh wow, QPR may have had a plastic pitch. You could be right there, girl. But that's a story for another day in 1 second. But yeah, surely, you know what I mean? Look how big that stadium is, the whole town. Man, Newcastle, that's another one with no direction. It's almost like an Arsenal there, but they would wish to be Arsenal. They wish to have our problems. But they had the manager in Benitez. All they had to do was back him a little bit. Like, I don't know, I'm not a Newcastle fan, but who bought Joe Linton? Was that, did Benitez do that for 40 mil? Because I'd be surprised. Like, I don't know if Benitez was back properly in the transfer market. That's an interesting one. Who did buy Joe Linton? Yeah, Luton definitely did have the plastic. I remember that. But yeah, mate, I'm just saying Lacazette could be sold because there's three strikers for me: Martinelli, Balogun, and Aubameyang. That would be three strikers decent enough to go into any season. Do you know what I mean? You got Grealish supplying them, bruvs, and Ndidi and Party behind them looking after things should be all right. No, I haven't appeared on AFTV because obviously, because of my beef with DT, that pretty much ain't gonna happen. I can't wait for the fans to go back and start knocking into these guys personally. But you know, I went on Football Terrace and then Football Lounge as well with the girl and the girl TV, etc. But obviously, DT patterned them all and started getting them all ratings and shine. You know what I mean? As long as they didn't work with me. I've got screenshots to prove that, bro. Terry Floors, 185,000 subscribers, Football Terrace. I went on his channel twice. League One was on there. My battery died. Very embarrassing. Went on Football Terrace the next day. All good. The next day, he's telling me about DT's pissed that I was on his channel because of the beef. So yeah, bros, people have blocked me. That's why I love my subscribers because all the real subscribers here, it's all real. None of it's fake. Like, it doesn't matter if you got, well, it doesn't if you got 20,000 and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. But none of them are just fake. They go along for the bandwagon. My people are real. My people do follow me. Bro, I can give you proof of people that have got 1,000 or 2,000 fucking subscribers on YouTube. I've got 300. They put out a video. 24 hours later, it's had 30, 40, 50 views. I don't want to blow myself, but none of my videos after 24 hours have had 30, 40 views. Do you know what I mean? I can give you proof. They've had people, do you know what I mean? Work with big people and their watch along was about the same amount of views as mine. And thank you so much, Linda. Another good thing you said today. But to finish off a couple of points, I've been ranting on now. Someone to overwatch this Arsenal spending money, because obviously I don't think Kronk would give us 100 mil, but if we carried on in the correct vein, started getting rid of people, pattern it from now. West Brom, do you want Nathan Miles? Newcastle, but then again, it's dependent on a lot of these teams getting relegated. But Newcastle, do you want Willock? West Ham, do you really want Nketiah? We'll get them structured payment deals done now. Do you know what I mean? Whatever. Bellerin, you want to go PSG? You want to be a catwalk model? Go right now. 20, 25 mil. Sweet. Because even though Norwich say they want 35 for Aaron, you know what I mean? It's almost like for like. I'm sure they can't hold out for that. You know what I mean? Oh, most definitely, bros. What I'm saying is, though, all you got to do is do an appearance on AFTV or with a league gunner or with troops or with whoever, and suddenly you're lit. You know what I mean? And all of these people are staying away from me for a good reason. The only one I actually can't actually explain why he stay away from me, fuck it, we don't have to explain it. It's someone more with an ignorant personality like mine, a guy that got brought in and who's a lucky guy to be where he is now. Someone like a Troops, fuck it, let me just say his name. Do you know what I mean? He could give love to a guy that's the underdog, you know, the underdog basically. Do you know what I mean? Go at me knowledge for knowledge, pound for pound. You know what I mean? People have tried it on my channel. I'm good. I can answer you any question. And I'll go back a wedding as well. I'll talk about George Graham, Bruce Rioch's one and only season. Do you know what I mean? I'll go with you, pound for pound. Do you know what I mean? Wondering why suddenly did we sack, even at a young age, you know, we sacked George Graham and gave this geezer 5.5 mil to buy David Platt, even though I delighted, 7.5 mil to buy Bergkamp. Guys, I know my knowledge. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, for people not working with me, safe. Obviously, yeah, that first DT thing was because he said something to me, just like Lee Gunner on Twitter. I run my mouth a bit safe, innit? But as far as football terrorists, Terry Floors and la la la, them boys there jumping on the bandwagon and making sure no one works with me like a girl. A girl, I done 4 shows in a week, bro. And then suddenly he gets told by DT, if I do a show with you, you'll get good ratings, blah blah blah. Suddenly now he's got bare subscribers, blah blah blah. Do you know what I mean? All because he got told not to work with me. One of my boys knew him personally before he got a little bit big headed. It was just before he used to go on. I'll say it straight. He used to go on basically away trips. Do you know what I mean? Like they'll get a coach. It would be him. Blah blah blah. Apparently, even Lou Gunner was there one time on a away trip at Newcastle. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I heard a few things. You know what I mean? Because I know for one, he wasn't always like Troops holding down the weed, never putting it on the camera, being smart, being calculated, blah blah. Like, do you know what I mean? And yeah, he was a lucky guy, right? I'm not taking. Oh, guys, and I froze. I have froze, and I was loving that talk as well. Shit. Okay, as I know you can hear me, so I'll just continue for another second or two. But just to finish that, no, I'm sure. Obviously, I don't know if he's coming back to the UK or what, but as soon as I do you know what I mean? None of these people are gonna block me in my face. Do you know what I mean? I'll pull out a camera, start recording, start trying to embarrass a guy. Do you know what I mean? Because in no way are any of these guys better than me at anything they do, especially if we're talking just Arsenal. No way. I remember being behind Robbie one time in the queue. That's pretty much what decided made me. And another person who used to watch the channel regularly would back this up. I was in the queue and I was like, Robbie, I hear Troops is leaving. You might need a replacement. He was like, oh, feel serious. Email this and that. It come like an audition thing. So I got the old Ibrahimovic attitude of Wenger. Like, if I don't do an audition, you know what I've done? I come back to my house and started going to AFC TV. Literally that afternoon. So, yeah, that was a little bit about that. You know what I mean? So, thanks to all the real ones. Young G, respect. Linda, respect. Ricky, respect. Who else have we got? Oops, I just fucked that up. Boom. Dan Lin. Oh my god, yeah, I just realised now, maybe whatever. But yes, people, I have frozen. I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for all the real ones. Please put a like on the video. Please subscribe if you're new. As I said, you know what I mean? This channel was made by a real one for all the real ones, isn't it? So if any one of you want to appear on my channel or any of my subscribers I'm talking to, you can, innit? I'm not trying to work with no this person, that person. I'm an independent, innit? We'll be doing it my way. I just can't wait for the fans to go back to the stadium. But guys, as I froze, I love you all. peace, respect. I'm out of here. And yeah, come at me on Twitter, innit? Let's keep the conversation going. Shouts out, guys. Peace, respect. As for Arsenal, as you know, it's Burnley on Saturday, Olympiacos the Thursday after. But for me personally, it's all about getting on to next season. Shouts out to all the real ones on the channel. Let me shout out Mr. Chris Tatum, Dean Laguna. Apparently, he's my biggest fan. Ellie, easy, the man himself. The guy, yeah, man, you know, well, I respect this guy with all my heart. Hazard, Waraguan, Troy, a couple of the obvious ones, Kamala, Hanyumi, even though they weren't here tonight, Linda, of course, Yang, as always. Anyone I've forgotten, don't take it personally. You know I've got love for you. But anyway, guys, I've frozen, so I'm out. Um, respect and peace. I'm out the building. See you tomorrow at 8 o'clock live, yeah? Respect, people. Good night.